Peppers are a favorite among urban gardeners. They're compact, colorful, versatile in the kitchen, and perfectly suited for containers, raised beds, and even grow bags. But if your pepper plants are tall with only a handful of fruits, you might be missing a simple yet powerful technique that can completely change your harvest. At Dirt Decoded, we're all about gardening smarter, not harder, and this is one of those game-changing tricks every small space grower should know. The secret lies in early topping. It's a method of pruning that involves cutting off the top growth of your pepper plant when it's still young, usually when it reaches about 6 to 8 inches in height and has at least 5 or 6 true leaves. What this does is shift the plant's focus from growing upward to growing outward. Instead of one tall stem that produces a few fruits at the top, you get multiple strong branches that each become potential fruiting zones. It's a fast way to increase the productivity of your plant without needing more space or fancy fertilizers. For balcony gardeners or those working with raised beds, this is especially valuable. Vertical pepper plants might look impressive at first, but they become top-heavy, shade out neighboring plants, and tend to produce fewer total fruits. When you top early, you keep the plant compact, sturdy, and bushy. That means more even sun exposure, better airflow, and double the fruiting surfaces, all in the same container. After topping, the plant usually takes a few days to respond. But soon, 2 or more side shoots emerge from the node just below the cut. These become your new main stems. But topping alone won't deliver miracles. You need to support this new structure with healthy, living soil. That means making sure your potting mix or raised bed soil is rich in organic matter and contains balanced nutrients. A small top dressing of worm castings, aged compost, or a composted manure blend works well here. Unlike synthetic fertilizers that often flood the plant with fast nitrogen, organic matter feeds the soil microbes, which in turn provide nutrients gradually, just what your newly branching pepper plant needs to build strong tissues and prepare for flowering. If you're growing in containers, check drainage and moisture consistency. Peppers don't like soggy roots, but they also won't thrive in dry soil. Topping creates more leaves and stems, which means your plant will need a little more water and nutrients than before. Apply a mulch layer of straw dry leaves or even shredded paper to help retain moisture and protect your soil from the sun. In raised beds, this mulch will also help moderate temperature swings, something urban soils are especially prone to. As your topped pepper starts to flower, consider giving it a light liquid feed every 10 days. A compost tea seaweed solution or diluted fish emulsion will encourage more blooms without overstimulating leaf growth. You'll also notice that fruits develop lower on the plant and tend to ripen faster. This is one of the quiet advantages of topping. Your plant isn't spending weeks shooting upward before it starts producing. It's building fruit where the light and nutrients are most accessible. Another often overlooked benefit of topping is pest management. A bushier plant with evenly spaced branches allows for better air circulation, reducing fungal issues like mildew. It also makes it easier to spot and manage pests like aphids, spider mites, and whiteflies. On a single central stem, pests can easily hide and multiply. On a branched plant, they're easier to detect and easier to remove. Urban gardens are all about efficiency, using less space, fewer inputs, and still getting great results. Topping peppers is a perfect example of how a small action early in the season can lead to a bigger, better harvest without buying anything extra or changing your setup. It works in containers, raised beds, or small backyard plots, and it's completely free. If you've never tried topping before, this season is the perfect time to start. A quick snip could mean the difference between a few scattered peppers and a full basket every week. If this tip helped decode a pepper problem in your garden, help us decode gardening for more people. Subscribe to Dirt Decoded, share this video with a fellow grower, and drop your results in the comments. Smarter soil, better harvests, that's the Dirt Decoded way.